Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. I thought I would do a bit of an update on what's going to be the last work I'm going to be doing on the BMW for this year, hopefully, and just a bit of a general update. So, let me have a think. So the last few weeks have been a bit of a mare. Haven't got anything done, so I've been desperately trying to get on with this, but I've had my dad in hospital, had a heart attack, and he's had operations and stuff, so there's that. I've been super ill as well, and that just seems to not go away. Plus, 5 days until our little boy arrives now, so I'm just rushing around trying to get everything sorted, and this is pretty much the last thing because it's the lowest priority. So here we go. So we've been doing the refurb on the Z4, as you know, and it's all done and complete and hopefully working. Now just the exhaust to go. So the problem, it's the original exhaust. It's 17 years old, but it's really good stainless steel quality. That's probably the best quality exhaust I've ever seen. Really nice. So it comes in two sections, right? You've got the front section. So it comes from the engine. You have a downpipe, which is still on the car. Downpipe into the cat section. Those are two catalytic converters. Why has it got two? No idea. Reasons. With some O2 sensors in and a temperature sensor. Then it goes into what we call the cat pack, so the bit after the exhaust, which starts there, sorry, after the cat. Into that, there's a resonator. Then it splits into two for just styling reasons, as far as I'm aware. It doesn't do anything really apart from add weight. Mufflers, and then rear things out the back. This section had some small holes in it, and I hope it's all sorted now. Re-welded in little bits, and fingers crossed that's good to go. This section here is, I think it's fine, but the problem is it's horrendously quiet. There's no point of having a cool old car with a big engine if you're going to have a quiet exhaust. So I had to decide what to do with this. Now the problem is you can get aftermarket ones, but they're so expensive for this car. An aftermarket catback version of that is £2,000 plus, $2,500. Never going to happen. Couldn't ever justify that. So I've had to go a sneaky route, and I've been quite lucky. What I found is, this. It's a Frankenstein bodge from a company, and it must have done it at some point. Amazingly, got it from a really nice guy in London for £300, which I'm super chuffed about that. It literally is the only one on the internet. It's the X-pipe, so it's that section there, which is standard, and it's got Frankenstein bits there, which modify it onto these general purpose mufflers, two mufflers, and then it's got a cool little black tips. Which are, I think, about the same size as the originals. I'm just happy with that because I got it all for 300 quid, and I can keep that old one there for when I need to sell the car. So that's good. And so my aim for this was to make it as loud, stupid, and as crazy as on purpose. Let's face it, we're all going to go in the ground one day, so we might as well make a bit of a statement. So what we've done is X-pipe cleaned up now. It's all looking pretty and nice. Sent the X section off to a nice guy in Manchester from the forum. He's opened up the resonator here because it's full of silencer inside. It's full of wire mesh and fiberglass and stuff to make it quiet, like most people like. So opened that up, removed all the gumph, and it's just straight through essentially now. Welded it back on. Hopefully it's all tight and good. The mufflers are just general purpose rear mufflers with welded struts on them to fit the car, which is great. I've had to replace one of these mounts. Can't see, yeah, that one there. Last one in the country. That one there. Oof. Just good to go. So the mounts are fitted. It should be nice and loud, and probably a little bit too loud, but that's okay, I don't mind that. Then again, it's still got the cats on. It won't be that loud. As well as that, it's a little bit lighter. It's 8 kilos lighter than that one for what it's worth. It doesn't really matter. It's such a heavy car anyway. It's not going to make any difference. So that's it. I've now got to fit this, which I bought some new seeding bushes as well and stuff like that, and then fit these on and hope it all goes together okay and fits, and then we'll try starting it for the first time in break 4 months. 4 months. Oof. Welcome back, viewers. Exhaust is on. It was a bloody nightmare, as everything seems to be on this car, but basically it's an aftermarket exhaust. It just didn't fit. I managed to, just took a few hours. The X-pipe, I'll show you there, the X-pipe there, one of the pipes was bent, that one was bent, and just didn't fit, so I had to end up taking the X-pipe back off, heating it up till it was, as hot as I could get it, and bending the pipe back into shape. It just, maybe in the post or something, it got wrecked, I don't know. Anyway, so many hours later, ta-da, beautifully refurbed exhaust and underside, just suspension to do now. Right, so I think I've done everything. I think I've checked everything. So it's now time to start it. Fingers crossed. Absolutely no idea if it's going to start or if it's even only got any battery left, but we're going to see. Stand by for this.
Is it running, yeah?
Look in there.
Okay.
Oh, where did I put the key? There it is. Right, here goes nothing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Do the thing. Right, first time, please. Welcome back, viewers. Something wasn't quite right. Maybe you even picked it up in the video. I don't know how good the camera was, but it sounded off. And there was a tapping from the engine. I thought, oh God, what have I done? I was investigating. I couldn't find anything wrong with it. And then I checked the dash and the engine warning light was on. So I checked the DTC code on it, and it had some DTC code saying problems with engine, misfire from engine, cylinder 6, some weird codes I've not seen before. I thought, oh God, what have I done now? So went in, I'll just put it back on now, but I took the top of the engine, took the engine cover off, went in, and I found out they've got these weird clips on these BMWs where you connect the coil, the plug power source into the coil pack, and one of them wasn't quite, number 6 was sitting about 1 millimetre slightly out, and that was causing it not to fire properly on cylinder 6. So I went in, refixed that cable, just got it perfectly sitting snug. Started it now, and it was all working now. Listen, it actually sounds nice now, because all of the cylinders are firing, and no engine warning light. Tugga tugga tugga, go. Ooh, that's better. That's better. 6 cylinders going.